for your family's comfort. Brought to you by Green's Plumbing and Modern Heating.
Hello and welcome to this edition of For Your Family's Comfort, brought to you by Green's Plumbing and Modern Heating.
We answer the phone how many times a day?
Well, a lot, yeah.
And people have problems. That's why we're around. I guess we're glad you people have problems.
Yeah.
But they'll be trying to explain to us something in their mechanical room that's making a noise or looks like this or looks like that. So we decided we're going to look in the mechanical room, and right now we're going to do the heating products in a lot of mechanical rooms, and then we'll look at some plumbing items in a mechanical room.
Yeah, so a lot of times, like Kathy said, when people are talking to us over the phone and they say this box or this thing or that.
It's blue and white.
Yeah, you know, so we're going to kind of show a typical furnace installation so you can kind of know what happens and what the components look like.
Mm-hmm. So we might as well start with the largest box that's always in the mechanical room. And
this is our furnace. This is a gas furnace. It's an upflow furnace. That means the air is blowing up and then through the ductwork. Mm-hmm. And it's a high efficiency furnace so that it's not connected to a conventional chimney. It has these two white pipes. One is for exhaust and one is for the combustion air to come in to provide the oxygen to support the fire in the furnace.
And is this the gas line then?
And this is the gas line that comes down and ties into the side, and of course the electrical connection.
Okay. And then up here we have an electric plenum heater for off-peak heating?
That's right. How the air, again, this is an upflow furnace, so that the air flows up through the furnace. This section right above the furnace is the coil, and it's the same coil whether it's an air conditioner or a heat pump. And it goes through this coil first and then through the electric plenum heater.
Okay.
You can see that these lines here are the refrigeration lines, and they go and they disappear up to the ceiling and then go outside to the air conditioner or the heat pump that's outside.
Okay, and then if we drop down here, here's another box, like people say.
Yep.
And that's our air cleaner?
This one's an electronic air cleaner. Some people have just a very narrow 1-inch wide filter, or some have a 4-inch wide filter, but they're all in about the same orientation.
And then when you go here, this is something a lot of homes don't have, but this one happens to have that.
Yeah, that's the ultraviolet light that does more air purifying than what the filter can do. So again, what we've got is we've got a system, and what happens in your house is this whole duct here is the return air duct. The air comes down from your house, gets purified through the electronic air cleaner, goes through the filter or electronic air cleaner into the furnace, and then up into your system, and then out through your registers to heat or cool your home.
This particular mechanical room and heating system, what is this right here?
This is part of the control system for the thermostat.
For the thermostat,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then another component that we have is humidification.
Right. And the humidifier in this case is a steam humidifier that's mounted not on the furnace but next to the furnace. And then you can also see that adjacent to the furnace here is the heat recovery ventilator or air exchanger, which most people call it.
So you really can see that why people call in and say, there's a box. Well, look at how many boxes
there's a lot of boxes. So when you call us, you can refer to your furnace, your air filter, your humidifier, your UV light, your coil, or your plenum heater.
So, on the next show, we'll talk about what's in your mechanical room on the plumbing side.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.